Ethereum could be about to rip higher to new all-time highs. We're talking about $5,000 Ethereum, and we're talking about this happening in the next 3 months, potentially even as little as maybe the next 3 weeks if things go really crazy. And here is why. First of all, if we start out by looking at this chart, you can clearly see that after taking out the liquidity at the bottom, it is now targeting the 4,000 equal highs, which is just a stone's throw from here. We're at 3,800, so we're gonna hit 4K probably in the next week or so. And if they really push it, the all-time highs were only about $4,900, so that isn't even that far away. Now, if you look at this, the open interest on Ethereum is the highest it's ever been. And it's probably very likely that those are still people shorting. People are still shorting Ethereum while it is pumping like this. And when there is that many shorts on leverage, usually it results in a massive, massive squeeze to the upside, which lines up perfectly with a rip to all-time highs. On top of that, we are now in the last 90 days of the bull cycle. The longest that any cycle has ever gone on for Bitcoin is 550 days past the halving, which is mid-October, which is just under 3 months from now. And that is the perfect time for Ethereum to set a new all-time high and for a blow-off top, hopefully in altcoins. And what is actively also contributing to this, besides the actual technicals on the chart and what I just said about the cycle timing, is the fact that the Genius Act has now been put into law, which means that stablecoins on Ethereum are now going to be legal and going to get a lot of attention, which is why we're seeing whales and companies aping into Ethereum in massive, massive quantities over the past 2 weeks. And that is still continuing. And that is going to add fuel to the fire, especially if people continue to short this as it continues going higher. It is setting up for a massive, massive short squeeze.